Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Today we're doing a ship request. This time with the Patrie. Last time you guys wanted to see this ship, and specifically with a secondary build, which may or may not happen, we'll see. But the way ship request works is down below this video, comment whatever you want to see me play next time, and whatever is the most upvoted, that's what I'll play next time. So make sure you comment what you'd like to see. You guys are in control of this one. With Petri, though, the secondaries are not amazing, but I actually might give them a go this time, since I haven't done it for a very long time. They have a 1-second reload on all these 100mm guns, but this is the problem. 100mm guns means we don't have a lot of pen, so we have to take IFHE to even allow them to pen superstructures. They have 17mm pen base, so getting them up to 21 is important here, as it allows us to get through superstructures. Now, that does cut our fire chance in half, though, which is one of the main strengths of the French secondaries. So a bit disappointing there. It is something, by the way, that the tier 10s don't actually have to worry about because they get 127mm secondaries. So they actually just have 21 pen base, and you gain that fire chance back since you don't have to take IFHE. Little difference there. Kind of disappointing to see that on the Patrie here. So that is kind of required to run the secondary build, in my opinion. But we might give it a go. Just to see. The build looks a little something like this. We'll see. You at least get 12 kilometers of range with it, and unfortunately no improved accuracy. So we really are relying on just the sheer number of shells to go out to actually do some damage and hit people. This is a ship, though, with some decent main guns. You get 431mm guns, you get 12 of them, where Republic only gets 8. So we get a nice increase there, although our reload is much worse, and so is our dispersion. So that's kind of the issue when going from the Republic at tier 10 to the Petri here in the super ships tier. That's kind of disappointing. And it's one of the reasons I'm not a huge fan of Petri. For the most part, I don't think it's much of an upgrade when it comes to the guns, just because, well, you just sacrifice so much in terms of reload and then some accuracy as well. Armor-wise, we only have 32mm armor everywhere, which is not great at tier 10, and it's much worse at super ships tier, as we get a lot more overmatch for that Hanover, and then, of course, all the tier 10s and Satsuma as well. Yeah, there's just a lot of overmatch for 32mm at this tier. HE spam, it's gonna be rough. So we might die rather quickly, but we'll try and have some fun anyway. As for the upgrades here, I will give the secondaries a shot, alright? I might swap over to a more normal build a little bit, but I'll give it a go, just because I do enjoy brawling in secondary battleships. Just don't think super ships is necessarily the best tier for it. Ooh, a Hindenburg. Turning out, or nah, he's gonna go back in. Too bad. That dispersion is a bit rough, and we are making it worse by taking secondary upgrades, right? That's the other problem here. It's a little greedy to take the secondary upgrades for a ship that probably doesn't get too much value out of them. Ooh, 15k from a Minnesota. Ouch. And yeah, the accuracy, as I already said, not great to begin with, and then making it worse, willingly making it worse, kind of sucks. Our superstructure is pretty big as well. That's kind of where that Minnesota hit. You notice it's very saturated at the moment. So that is going to be a bit of a problem as well. Now, we do have a lot of range, so we can cross-map some people. I'm not really going to look for this Riga. I think he's probably dead, so I'd rather look for maybe this Hindenburg here. Yeah, Hindenburg. It's really far. Give it a go, though. Now, what could that be? It's pretty fast spam. Maybe it's the Annapolis? That would kind of suck. Oh, so close. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage here. And we've already lost some of our secondaries, too. That's the other thing. Secondaries tend to just die on us. Makes it a little difficult to get some value out of them if they just go away rather quickly. Alright, we'll try again for the Hindi. He's probably aware of us by now. Okay, a main out here. Although, hey, we got one. Nice. Maine is a little spooky out here. Maine plus Annapolis plus a Hindenburg? Do I want to fight that? I don't know, man. At least we overmatch the Hindi. Yep. Push too far out. It's a lot of damage we're gonna eat, unfortunately. 15 to the superstructure there. Not great. Okay, we at least get out of the Annapolis guns for now. This Maine's at a pretty bad angle. We might actually be able to Citadel? Not sure. Yeah, there it is. Get a nice little Citadel in. We do have a lot of teammates here as well. Let's try and heal up a bit. We got some secondary hits. Let's go. We're doing it. Okay, let's not push out too far here, but a little bit more. Fortunately, we didn't eat too much there. He's angled enough that I'm actually just going to go superstructure here. And we get a bit of damage. We get a bit of damage. It's nice. You can see that secondary range is useful in this situation. It's kind of on the border. Woof, that is that dispersion. Oh, man. That's tough. But hey, our secondaries can lead along borders now a little bit. So get a little damage in. And he's out now. Okay, the secondaries don't finish him off. Can our main guns? Yeah, before he gets a heal. Very good. So now I'm not going to push around this. We've lost a lot of our healable HP. You notice we can't heal much back, taking a lot of permanent damage. So we'll just chill. That's 125 secondary hits. That's probably 125 more than I was expecting to get. Feels kind of good. 30 mil overmatch here. Certainly going to help us out against this Hindenburg here. Even though you don't have the 32 mil overmatch, it is very important to get that 30 mil overmatch. Am I healing? I think I'm using this heal, actually, even though it's half of a standard or a good heal. I think I do use it. Hindenburg broadside again. Try and get some good dispersion here. Not bad. No kill, but not bad. Oh, wait, I can get over the island. Just barely. Nice. All right. Now we go a little bit, I think. Go secondaries. Oh, a fire right away. Nice. And not much damage out of the main guns. That's okay. That's okay. All right, let's angle into the Annapolis. Does have that very scary EP. Trying to aim upper belt on Annapolis, or upper bow, sorry. That's where we can overmatch you in a little bit. See, if we get close enough to this island, this Annapolis can't actually hit us, which is pretty good. Yeah. Go secondaries. All right. I'm kind of put myself in a position to not go after that Annapolis, unfortunately. No way he pushes. Right? Wow. I did not expect that. Okay. Okay, our team's got it. I did not expect that at all. 136. Okay. I mean, that's something. That's something. Let's see what those secondaries did. 233 hits. Top score even. Okay, we take those. I mean, 30k damage? Maybe it's more valuable to have a little more tankiness and accuracy on your main guns, but that is over 1,000 secondaries fired and only 233 hits. Maybe not the most useful. To be honest with you, if I'm looking to run a secondary build, this is what I'm going for here. It's a hybrid build. There's very few ships that I want to run just full secondaries straight up, and this one is not one of them. So I would run main gun aiming and reload, and still you can keep the commander skills to get the secondaries buffed up. That's fine. But this still gives you the accuracy and reload on your main guns that you're kind of missing without those two upgrades. And I think it's a better ship if you go like this. So we should be seeing some better long-range accuracy now out of this ship. Ideally. Looks a little better. Going for superstructures on the GK, of course. Enemy super battleship is on the other flank. Okay. It's good to know. Nice 12k hit there. All right.
Engine boost activated.
There's a Thunderer here as well. But we don't have the secondary range to hit this Oster. Unfortunate. But maybe our main guns hit a few more shells. Oh, we got 5. Dang. That's a lot of damage into that DD. So the extra accuracy, kind of nice, kind of nice. Gotta say, look at the damage we did to him. Oh my goodness. We'll take some pain here. Thunderer hit. Yep. 10k. Condi here as well. Is he going to turn broadside to us? That's what I want to know. Looks like he might. He's got a speed boost up, so we got to lead quite a bit. Avoid the torps, please. Oh, he slows down. And he does juke it. Nice dodge, nice dodge. The shell velocity is also something that's really good on the French battleships. Especially at these higher tiers. When you get these 431mm guns. It's pretty good. Is that a turnout? Let's see. Yeah, that is a turnout. I probably don't hit that then. Maybe a few of them. Yeah, a couple overpens. Not bad. So we took some pain, but we definitely pushed them back here, at least to start with. Now, maybe we look to deal with the Smolensk, or we just try to overmatch the Condi a bit more. We'll do that for now, and then maybe look for Smolensk. Yeah, 10k. There it is. That overmatch, man. It's so powerful on these higher tier battleships.
Deactivated.
Feels like he's gonna turn in a bit. Oh, he slowed down too. Okay. Another good dodge. Very hard to hit. Oh, we tagged him a bit. It's very hard to hit those some of those Condis and other ships with a speed boost. They can change direction so quickly. But I think he's dead to those Shimmatorps. Always tough to have a Shim on your flank. Yep. Yeah, that's tough to deal with. See, and we got to do a ton of damage to their destroyer, and that forced them back. All right, that's kind of what allowed our Shima to get such free reign on this flank here. Dealing damage to DDs, man, it's so important. All right, this time we might get him. Don't want to over push. As always, we don't want to push enemy spawns. We kind of want to come back and support middle. Decent hit there. Again, we're not getting the secondaries in this one, but I do think this is a better version of Patrie here. The ship is just going to do so much. It's going to perform so much better.
Engine boost activated.
You have a heal here. Oh wow, their DD went all the way around. Yeah, I definitely want to come back and help on the other side here. Wisconsin's low. GK probably dies to our Shima here. Yeah. Thunder is not our only target, but our only good target right now. I do want to get this Wisconsin out though, for sure. That'd be nice. The speed boost on this ship is really useful as well. Having that extra speed and maneuverability without having to take some of the upgrades can help you a lot as well. Looks like we got a pretty good team in this one as well. It's not always going to go your way, of course, with World of Warships, but we got some good teams in these too. And Patrie's doing all right. If you're wondering, Patrie is not my favorite super battleship. I find it's not that much better than a lot of the tier 10 battleships. I'm just really preferring main these days. I don't think that's gonna come as much of a surprise. Even though it's got less overmatch, just the consistency out of the guns seems higher to me. Although that's a really good hit into his superstructure there. If this Thunder goes broadside, I will gladly shoot him. Looks like he does. See what we can do. We got a lot of pen, right? Good shell velocity, good pen. Oh yeah, we get one. Not bad. Look at the reverse speed. How'd we dodge those, man? That's funny. You gonna turn away? Kind of aimed a little higher this time. Still good hits. Not quite the kill. Still good hits, though. I think he burns up. And the Wisconsin's dead as well. So yeah, I mean, that's a pretty solid game. No secondary hits, though, whatsoever. And I think that's fine. I don't think this ship necessarily needs to run a secondary build. I think you're going to get a lot of value out of your main guns. It's much, much better played like that, in my opinion. All right, we get the cap. Long range kill. No, shatters. Too bad. Although that said, if the game modes allow it, the secondary build can be fun. But if you want to maximize the ship, I think you definitely want to go with at least a hybrid build, where if the game allows for it, you can push in and get some of those secondaries online, but for the most part, you're going to be just mid-range, longer range main gun build. Oof. Even with the gun build, look at that dispersion. Little rough. Oh, and high too. Not quite able to finish him off. Zabuki's doing a great job of dodging, man. There we finish him off, but that Wisconsin got pretty close. Good win, but nothing too insane, I don't think. But that extra accuracy and consistency, better reload on the main guns, makes me want to take this build much more so. Secondaries can still be a good time. Wow, this Shimo played really well. But that's that early damage in on a DD, helping that DD fight. Battleships can do a lot in those situations as well. Let me check actually. How much did we do to him? 7K. Oh, yeah. Brutal. Brutal hit. Yeah, the accuracy is nice to have for those situations. I don't think the extra damage you get out of secondaries there would have made up for the fact that you're just are more likely to miss some of those salvos. But that's going to do it for the Patrie. That's all the time I have today for this one. But I hope you guys enjoyed Patrie with a bit of secondary build. But realistically, you should be playing it as at least a hybrid build, if not full tank, and just go mid-range. Ignore the secondaries entirely. So let me know what you think, and comment down below what you want to see next time. That's the key here to this ship request, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.